Hi everyone, Bifties here, welcome to my Exile. I'm continuing my Made Easy series for Path of Exile 2. I've got about 300 hours in the game and I wanted to give back and just give you guys a bit of a guide to maybe help you on your journey. This isn't for people through to end game and enjoying the game. This is maybe for people who are struggling with the campaign, struggling to enjoy the game, struggling to understand exactly what they need to do. Now, the Dawn of the Hunt patch released a few days ago and I've been playing the Huntress, which is the new class. I'm really enjoying her. I've just moved to a more ranged based build, which seems to work better later on, and I've really started paying attention to my DPS more because I needed that. I got to the end of Act 2 and I was finding that I was struggling with the boss, so that told me that I needed to look at my gear and I needed to improve my DPS. So if we take a look, I've logged in and I'm a controller gamer, so the screen might look a little bit different for you, but this is what I'm looking at. I've got my skills on the left and my gear on the right. Now, what we can do is start with the main weapon, and I'm using a spear. That's the weapon that the Huntress is supposed to be using or normally uses. And what I got last night was I actually managed to craft a normal weapon into a magic and then into a rare. And at one point it added on 100% increased physical damage, which was absolutely huge for me. I think I was doing about 700 DPS, and then I've now gone up to 1400. I'm mainly using the lightning spear, which you can see over here. So this is my main attack, and I'm using lightning spear. 1,472 DPS, and I actually order my skills by DPS. It gives me an idea of maybe where I should prioritize. Now, so that's my main gear. You really want to be focusing on physical damage. If you look at your skills, then you can actually see for my main one that it's converting 80% of physical damage to lightning damage. So therefore it is physical damage that I want on my weapon. And that's what that has here. 47 to 89 is really good compared to what I had. Maybe I can do better than that, but with 100% increased physical damage, it makes a huge difference. After that, it'd be nice to add additional damage, but that is where it is. So working on your physical damage is what you want to be doing. We'll go over to your main armor. Now, I've got a piece of armor that has spirit on it, and spirit, I think, can be a lot of fun. Now that they've got the new skill where you can tame a beast, you can actually use your spirit to have a companion pretty much as any class. And that was really interesting. It takes a level 9 skill gem to do it, but now I'm using my spirit, or I really enjoy using the herald skills. So I've actually got, because my main skill is lightning spear, I'm using the herald of lightning skill, and that requires 30 spirit to use it. So I think spirit is something to really keep an eye out for. Other than that, you may be looking at resistances, and you probably want to be looking at armor and evasion. I don't like light range. I don't like stun threshold. Life regeneration's not too bad. Extra life can be pretty good as well. You can actually get spirit on your helmet as well. I don't have that at the moment. I'll be looking to upgrade it, but I do have some decent armor and evasion rating here. Here you can go. I've got some lightning resistance. That's not too bad. 7% isn't great, but it's at least a start. I don't like reduced attribute requirements either. Bit of life's not too bad. The amulet can also get spirit, but again, I don't have any on it yet. But I will take the fact that I've got 6% fire resistance and a 15% lightning resistance. Resistances are going to be more important once you get to end game. You can probably get through the campaign without actually bothering with resistances too much, but if you see them, then it's worth doing. You can also check out the rings, and there you go. I've got 22% on cold resistance. That's really good. I've got an additional 7% to lightning resistance. What I would like on my ring is an additional skill slot, but I haven't found those yet. But if you see them, I think they're really worth grabbing. Over here, I've actually got 28% to fire resistance, which is really good, and I got a little bit of chaos damage there as well, should I be doing any. It's nice to get extra damage, but I'm not really doing any chaos, so that's a little bit wasted on me. The strength and intelligence is reasonably useful, though I am actually a dex build. The gloves are good because they actually add in additional damage, and that does make quite a difference to me. So that's good, adding fire and cold when I'm a lightning build. At least it's given me a good cross-section of damage. So I would suggest that you make sure that you focus on damage for your gloves if you can add it. Physical damage would probably be best, but this is what I've got at the moment. Over to your boots. I think the only thing that really matters is to make sure that you're getting additional movement speed and maybe some additional resistances. You will start with a 10% increased movement speed. There's 15, 20, 25, there might even be 30. I'm not so sure on that one. But you want to be looking to increase that. The faster you can get through the game, the easier everything gets, because now you're leveling a little bit quicker. But you need to make sure that you're maintaining your DPS with that. And then onto your belt. I like a plate belt. That's giving me 120 armor. If you check out my chest, I've only got 79. My helmet's actually giving me 124. So that's a decent amount of armor added for a belt. I've also got some chaos resistance on there as well. For your flasks, I normally like to have charges per second, but if you can't get that, then what you really want to do is have recovery applied instantly. It's a really good way to combine it. Last piece of gear that's available, I actually have my offhand, which is a buckler. The Huntress is allowed to carry a buckler as well, and again I've got some resistances on here. 10% to fire and 11% to lightning does make quite a difference. I hope this has helped for you. It was just a quick guide. You don't need to worry too much about it. Just make sure that you're increasing your gear as you go and improving. If you bring up your skills next to it, then you can always see what your DPS is, and that's going to be easy enough for you. It looks like Max has told me that it's the end of the video, so hopefully that was helpful. Thanks for watching. If you want any of my other beginner guides, then please do subscribe. I've got a few, but they are all based on trying to help people get through the campaign and enjoy the game as much as possible. So thanks for watching. I'm Bifties, this is The Cave. Welcome to my exile. See you all next time.